Hey, you got Adam from Outlier, and yes, I'm wearing a Peppa Pig t-shirt. All right, so look, we got Thursday Night Football tonight, Bengals versus Ravens, Joe Burrow and his 31-19-1 ATS record, 13-7 as a dog. Let's go try to find a prop or two. Maybe just one. We'll just find one. So, kicking it off, we are right here. Ooh, look at that. Going right in, I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I find what it is I'm going to do here. So, like, look, got this Bengals game, got it right here. I start off with Outlier. I look at the total, 45.5. It's not super high, but it's definitely not low. So there's going to be, so what I'm saying is there's going to be some offense in this game. So knowing that, I like to go in, I go to match details. I go to team props a lot of the time. And I see what the line is for how many touchdowns they think that these teams are going to have. And so it looks like right now that what we're getting is the floor is going to be 2 touchdowns per team. Obviously can go up and down. It's not a guarantee, but the odds are telling us that it is, well, more likely that they're going to have under 3 and more likely that the Ravens are going to have 3 or more. So go to props. I pick out the game. Way I like to start on a lot of this is that I do last 5. I like to see who's been doing something lately. So on this Bengals game, last 5, this is the whole list of everybody who has hit on this prop, all different ones. There's defensive ones, offensive ones, all things like that. And what stands out, because it's got a little bit nice little plus EV symbol there, which means we're getting a really good price. Joe Burrow passing TDs. So we look at this. Looking at Joe Burrow passing TDs, obviously I'm seeing right here, Ravens doesn't really seem like it'd be a great matchup for this, but this is a must-win situation for the Bengals. I know people say that a lot, but this is actually a must-win situation. They need to do this to move on. They shouldn't have lost last week at home. So look, what am I going to do? First thing I do is I check some of the game logs. I see, all right, Ravens have actually been, again, really, really good against the pass. Did give up one to Deshaun Watson. Josh Dobbs, though, to Joe Burrow in week 2, also threw two touchdowns. Then, and a big shout out to my guy, Shawn Hardy, who shares this account with me. I take a look at StatHead. I take a look. I'd already done the search here, guys, but I take a look at how Joe Burrow has done in primetime. And look, guys, big game Joe Burrow brings his big game. Joe Burrow has thrown for 2 touchdowns or more in 5 of 7 games in primetime. These are all of his primetime games. They're all games that are after 7. Feels like it's been more, right? But, it hasn't. So he's off one against Buffalo where he threw 2. And then last year he had the one against Cleveland where he threw 2. So it's been 2 out of the last 4. Obviously, he started strong. We don't really care as much about what he did in 2020, but just know it's a trend. This guy is a big gamer. So what are we going to do with it? So then looking again about why we would probably like to take a passing prop on a team that we're being told is going to score 2 touchdowns. We're being told is going against a team that doesn't give up passing touchdowns. Well, here's the deal. The Bengals still overwhelmingly on the touchdown circuit. They've passed for 14 touchdowns and they've only run for 4. So all of this is leading me to the fact that I really, really do like this play. Plus, as I put it in to our bet slip, check that out. I'm getting a way better price on FanDuel than I am anywhere else. This is like a 15-cent savings over here. So I can't do it from my computer, but I would be adding that to it right now. That was, that was a little bit of a long-winded way that I could show you guys how I'm doing this. But at the end of the day, here's the key thing that you got to know. Joe Burrow is coming into Baltimore in a must-win divisional game. He's going to do it on the back of his arm. 1.5 touchdowns over plus 103 at FanDuel. I love it. Great spot. Big Joe Burrow in the game. Not sure what I'm going to do for the side, but I do think that that's going to be a lot of fun. Good luck with your bets, and we'll have more content soon. And hope you enjoyed my Daddy Pig t-shirt.